Buongiorno, welcome to Italy. We are here in the Dolomite Mountains, about to embark on a 4-day journey, backpacking trip through this area. We are in the Sciliar-Catinaccio Park, or the Rosengarten Park. We're hoping to see animals, beautiful majestic views, and maybe even some fish. This is Hook 'em High. Ciao!
Ciao!
So to get up to the mountain, you gotta take this gondola to go all the way up to the top. Alright, so in order to stay in these beautiful mountains, you have to go to these little huts right here. We're on our way to that one right now. But yeah, there's no camping, you can only do the huts. And you walk around, hike to different places, go to the huts, set your stuff down, and then you get to go to all the different peaks and trails around here. It's really fun. The Dolomites are also an amazing place for climbers and hikers alike. They're about to scale this huge mountain all the way up there.
They're ringing their bells. We are at our first stop at Gardacia, and we are staying in our first hut. And this is our rooms we stay in. Show them the toilet. We empty it out ourselves.
So at each of your destinations that you stay at, you have a beautiful view right here. Let me see if I can fix that. There you go. Look at it. It's amazing. Alright, so here's a little recap of day one if you want to come and do what we did. We started in Bolzano and took a bus all the way up to Vago di Fassa. From Vago di Fassa, we took a gondola all the way up to the top, and there's all kinds of little huts and places around here, and as you're going to each hut, you'll pass one along the way. We went about 1.5 miles in, and our hut is called Gardacia, or Gardacia. I'm pretty bad on the names, so forgive me about that. But once you get here, you can put your bags down, and then you can go on all different hikes. There's so many different places you can go and explore. We went to go see a little waterfall today and went about 1 mile or 2 up the trail as well to scout out some other things. But at these huts, they do feed you. They feed you dinner and breakfast, and then they send you on your way. So it's a really nice place if you want to come and do this with your family or just alone. Here we are on day 2. We just had breakfast. And now we're on our way to our second Refugio for the night, and then I'm going to see some very tall rock towers today, so it should be really fun. Oh. We just walked up this extremely steep hill all the way up to get up to this chalet up here that stands right over this gulch right here. Up here at the top, don't get too close to the edge. That's a little scary for me. Where are we at? We are right here. We've got to go up here. Doesn't look too terrible.
Until you look up and see this terribleness.
It's so steep.
It's very
and
steep.
rocky.
It's like we're actually climbing. Oh my gosh. Seriously, we are climbing rocks. Look at Zachary coming up. We're doing pretty good though. Keeping stamina. Look at that.
So you guys think Angel's Landing is hard? There's nothing on Angel's Landing. Look at this. This is crazy. There's ropes and chains going all the way up. It's pretty nuts. I've been on all fours for most of the time. We've been going for about 2 hours now, and we are well above the tree line. You can't even see the bottom anymore from where we were, but I think we're getting close. Okay, we made it up to our hut right underneath these towers. We're actually standing in a lake bed that used to be a lake, but since it's so late in the season, there's not much here. But whew, we are worn out. How was that?
It was amazing, challenging, tough, rough, but we did it.
So we're gonna go explore a little bit more and see what we can see. Okay, so we made it to the other side of the mountain face that we saw earlier. So it's really cool, it just goes on forever. But look at this is crazy. There are rock climbers up there on these towers. So after hiking that basically rock climbing without a rope hike that we went on, they have this going up there and there are people all the way at the top. I don't know if you could see them, but they are climbing these tower faces. It's absolutely insane. After a day of it being extremely hot, for the Dolomites at least, the clouds have decided to come in, and so has the cold. It is giving it that classic Dolomite look. I can say I'm very satisfied with it. Those are the Torres de and they are some of the most iconic groups and rock formations in the Dolomite Mountains. And so this big cloud has come in right over them and it's just shrouded the valley. It's amazing. So day 2 was pretty dang exhausting. We hiked up this pretty dang steep thing. It was amazing. It's like the hardest hike I've ever done. And then the clouds rolled in, made everything a little colder, and now they're gone. And now we have this beautiful sunset behind me. We just had a great dinner and we're exhausted, so we're gonna go to bed a little early today because we've got a long hike to get to our next place and we gotta go back down that crazy hill. I know. So we'll see you tomorrow. Before we go, I know it's probably not as magnificent, but these towers have just blown up. It is really pretty. I can't believe it. They're amazing. Wow. Wow.
Welcome to day 3. Today we are going to Paso Principe and we just woke up, had a good little breakfast at Alberto, and we are ready to hike down this really steep mountain, and it's the one we hiked up yesterday. We're actually rock climbing, so it's going to be hard going down. People are wearing helmets, as you can see, because you can fall easily. So good luck to us, and we're gonna have a great day.
Alright, we made it down the staircase of death. It was super steep and we only slipped about twice. So that was good. We made it all out in one piece. Now on to our Refugio. In case I didn't let you guys know, I'm here with my mom, Julie.
Hey, ciao.
She's been backpacking across Europe and I'm on her last leg with her in the Dolomites.
Been great.
So we made it to our third hut. This is Paso Principe. It looks like a nice little mining hut. And we have a shared room this time. And it's kind of under construction right now. It's in the last week before it closes for the season. So if you look right there in the saddle, you'll see a house. We were actually beneath the saddle in that bowl. But that's where we were. That's where we came from. Alright, we're on our way up this cliff to get to the top and up and over. Apparently there's a lake over there, so let's see if it's got anything in it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a cute little arch right there. We're at Paso Andremoya and it is 2,770 meters. It's pretty high up. Alright, we made it to the lake. This is Lake Andremoya, and it kind of looks just like a glacier lake, so I don't really know if there's any fish in it, but we're still going to try. There aren't many signs of life, but we've seen some disturbances on top of the water. That might be tiny fish or just bugs, but we'll find out. Yeah. So we tried, and as I say in Italy, no pesca. There was no fish here. But our hunt for fish is not over yet. We're gonna get one in. All right, here we go, all the way back up again. We're gonna go all the way up and then all the way back down. I tell you, these hikes are pretty extreme. They're not for the faint of heart or the unfit. So end of day 3, it's a little windy tonight, but today was our longest day of hiking. We went about 10 or 11 miles up steep, sheer cliffs. It was really fun. I actually haven't taken a nap. We just had a great dinner. This has been probably one of the best ones I've had yet. I had some egg, speck, and potatoes. I had some vegetable soup, and some pasta, and some good chocolate cake. And so today was a great day. Very exhausted. Tomorrow we're gonna wake up early and go right over to the other side. And but yeah, so we'll see you tomorrow. Greetings from day 4. Woke up. Clouds have rolled in and it's a chilly day, but we have to go into that. Usually you can see the other side of the mountain, but there's no way. It's so misty. So that's gonna be exciting to do. Whew, we got a long way to go. All right, we made it to the top, and we're on our way to the chalet. It was exhausting. That's like straight up and down the entire way. But yeah, look at that. That's pretty back there, huh? It's nice. Beautiful. So we've got about 30 minutes left to our chalet, and so we're on our way.
It's been great.
Alright, on the way to our chalet, or our little hut, or whatever it is. We haven't got the name right for it, but we decided to take a detour and summit. We are at about 2,800 feet up here. It's so tall. Look at all this. It's crazy. Oh yeah, and that's our little spot right there.
Very good.
And there's beautiful. got to our place, and let me tell you, after 10 miles each day walking around, you kind of need a place like this for your last night. It's really nice. We got our own room to our place with our people, to ourselves, and we have our own shower, and it's nice because we didn't get any sleep with all these people. It's tough, so we're exhausted. So it's nice to treat yourself after this long hike. Here are some tips for you guys if you ever come out here. Make your reservations well in advance. We did ours in June because these huts, they fill up fast. And there's a lot of people who actually didn't get huts and they had to go choose different ones. But there are plenty of different huts. So if you don't get the one that you like, that's your first choice, you can always get a second hut as well. Another thing up here is water is gold. They have to pump it up, so water is not free. And it is hard to fill up. Sometimes they make you pay for it to fill up. Other places say it's okay to drink sink water. They call it toilet though, so don't be drinking out the toilet like a dog. Yeah, but overall, it is a trip that everyone should do at least once in their life. The hikes are very tough, I will say that. They're very steep, and they're just straight up and down, so be fit and do some training before you come out on these things.
This is like beautiful eye candy. It's so great for our soul. Look at this scary, scary snake. Holy crap. It's long. Shoot.
Sunset is the best time in the Dolomites. It really is amazing. It's unbelievable. I mean, look at that. Wow. So, it's 4 o'clock right now, and a huge storm has just rolled into this area. And let me tell you, it's a night that you're grateful that you're not tent camping. It is hailing and raining and very windy and very lightning right now. It is absolutely crazy. All this wasn't here last night. It's amazing.
Beautiful, the clouds are moving through the pastures and along the mountainside, in the village, down below. That's where we're going today. It's our ride out.
Just right over that ridge, that's the Dolomites. It's amazing that it hides it from you. You'd never know. right, we're heading down off the mountain right before the rain came, so we got lucky and made it. And it's been an amazing trip, going up and hiking all these days. We're gonna stop at the river, see if we can get some fish. Other than that, our trip's about coming to a close. So I tried fishing on this river. This is the Bolzano River in the middle of the town. We talked to some people and they said that the fish were hard to catch, but if you did catch them, they would be big and they would be marble trout, which are pretty rare. However, they said that the water has been more murky than it has been because they had a lot of rain recently. So we didn't get anything, but I'm not done with Italy yet. I will be back to catch a fish one day soon. It will be really fun. But that concludes our Italy trip. Thank you for watching. And if you liked it, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Hook 'em high.